All right, we are getting ready to go live. Actually, we are going live. That's what it says. It says, Gina, you have an excellent connection because it's all in green. So we're going to get a close-up view of these starships, and I don't have my laptop with me today. It's downstairs, and I'm upstairs. So, yeah, we'll wait a moment or two. We are 23 seconds into this video. And I do want to thank you for all your positive comments and your encouraging words and the sharing of your information, the sharing of the different types of theories that there is. We are here to try to put all the pieces of the puzzle together, okay? And we've got to have our minds, we got to have an open mind when we do things like this. It is imperative too, really. So that your mind is not closed, because it does happen at times. We've been taught things our whole entire life, and then when something new comes around, we don't want to hear it. Okay, that's how it works. We don't want to hear it, but it's okay. It's all right. We can look at this stuff. We can get on with this stuff. We can see these starships close up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be able to look at these starships close up. We are now 1 minute and 30 seconds into this video. And don't be surprised if this video gets shadow banned, because I'm not going to be surprised at all. I'm not. Hello. I got my first hello. So with my first hello, I'm going to say hello. Hello wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to move this thing over. We're going to look at these stars close up because we can. That's why it is important. So let's just do this, you all. We're going to go through every single star close up. Are you ready? Because I am ready. I'm ready. Yes, I am. So this is all the different shapes that these stars, which are really, they're starships, and there are other ships inside of these. That's what we're looking at right here. We'll have to shrink down this picture in order to go to the next one. And we will enlarge it. Look at this. You know, when someone said there was like a planet that had the same type of thing happening to it, and I'm thinking, all right, because you know this is all, it's all so neat, you all. It really is. You shouldn't see this, and there are some people out there who say, well, you know, your camera's unfocused. No, it's not. Yes, so if you're just tuning in, we are looking at these starships close up. Since I didn't get really close up in that video, we are doing a screen share. So we're going to shrink it down, and we're going to go on to the next one. Wow, look at this one. You know, what seems to be predominant with these, I've noticed, is this side of each of these starships is... There's always something here in this area, and I just wonder why. And, of course, the inside will fluctuate as to whether or not if there's a square in here or something else. So, you know, these right here, these light up too. I think these help light up this starship, is what I think. Let me come down to back me really fast. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you all for joining me. Now let me shrink this back down. I don't have my laptop with me, but that's all right. It is all right. Let's go back here to this screen. Look at this star close up. I know you all have seen the video. You think, oh, well, she wants to get on here and do this star, because I want to. I really do. I want to. Because I like looking at them close up too, because I have not actually looked at them close up at all. So let's, whoopsie, did I go to the next one? I am going to, whoa, look at that, you all. You know, we can look at the inside of this. Okay, see there? What do you think about that? That's pretty interesting. It really is when you have a perfect square, perfect, on the inside of this star. You know, it's just not a normal star. It isn't. It's a Starships. And see, we got this one area right here also that is kind of notched out. Look over here in this spot, how that is opened too. We will go to the next one. Now, some people may not find this interesting, but I happen to find it very interesting, and there are a lot of people who do find it interesting. Look at that. And it does. It's like they have the ability to change their colors. And, you know, we really don't know too much about these stars up in the sky. But I have talked to some people. Let me flip this around. I have talked to some people who have been on these starships. Okay. And I know Victoria Lilendrist. She has one that's always near her. And she's been on there before. She's been filming these Merkabas. She calls them Merkabas. And you could they literally turned and you could see like a mechanical pieces to them while she was filming. And I think I shared her video on my page at once. But yeah, they're very, very, they can sense your mood. They really can sense your mood, you all. And I apologize for not seeing your comments because my laptop's not up here. It's not. But that's all right. We can go to the next one. You may say, well, I've already seen them. Well, I want to show them again up close, just like this, and look inside of here. Well, I don't know. If you don't have a really high resolution computer, I don't know how well you'd be able to see inside of here. But then for those, look at this. This really looks like little windows down here, you all. It looks like little bitty windows. Can you see that down there? Like a window. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Let me flip this back to me. Oopsie, Gina, don't do that. I'm going to flip it right here. Hello. Oh yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I really do like looking at these stars. I really do. Let me, I'm going to shrink this screen back. I just came and looked at your comment section. So thank you all. So let's get back to this screen because we're going to look at this again. We're going to look at these because they're not what we've been told. They do take on a lot of different shapes, just like this. And I think it's good to be able to look up close at them. That way we can get a better view. And you can go back at this video and you can, if you study these starships up in the sky, well, you're getting a close-up view of them now. If I can shrink this down. Yes, I look at that one, you all. Wow. That's pretty neat looking. Look at this area right here. It's always this area right here notched out, and then you have always something in the center. Yeah, let's keep going. We can keep going if I can flip to that screen. Let me get my mouse out of the way. Yeah. Alrighty. So this is a beautiful, beautiful color of blue. And I wonder what, you know, these look like windows too, you all. These look like little squares right here. That's what it looks like, little bitty squares. If you were to look up close, there's squares, and there's like something up here too. It look like another square, probably windows. There very well could be windows all on this ship. Something on the inside of there too. That's what it is. Something on the inside of there. Let's check this out because it is good. Look, this is what I think are like ships on it. I really do. I think these are long ships. And these right here can quite possibly be long ships also. You can see the square in it. Let me flip this back around. I'm going to check on those comments. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah, they really are. They are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. That's what I think they are. So let me shrink this back down because I'm not knowing where I'm at on this star, but I'm getting back to it now. We're going back to this star. Look at this. They're absolutely beautiful, and no, they're not fallen angels. They're not fallen angels. They certainly don't look like us. Look at this. And you know, if you got the ability to invert, you can invert this also. Let me see. Yes. Here we have this area again. And then this corner which leads to the inside of this ship. Now, some people say that there is a firmament above us and there's water up there. Look at this. These look like individual light sources too. And again, look at these openings on the side. And no, I don't think it's anything from my camera. I don't. I really don't. I'm not even going to entertain that thought. I'm not. Oh my gosh, are you all seeing the being? It looks like, well, it kind of looked like a being. Maybe it's just windows that are opening up. I thought this is a being's head right there, you all. I did. Like an eye here and an eye here, but then if I look closely, it's squared out, is what it is. Let me flip this back around to me. I want to come over here and see your comments in case there's... Yes, I love you all too. Absolutely. Yeah. I would do a shrink the screen. Can I shrink the screen? I can do a split screen. I think I can put myself in the screen. I'm going to try to put myself in the screen is what I'm going to try to do. I won't know if it's in there or not, but I'm going to split that screen. Nah, I can't. They won't let me get in the screen. That's all right. I don't need to be in the screen. I guess I don't, because I'm not getting in it. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not letting me in that screen, and it doesn't matter because that's what I'm focusing on right here. The beautiful colors that are emitted from the starship. Oh. Yeah, and you know, this doesn't really get very much attention, these starships up in the sky. They just want us to think of that twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you are. That's what they want us to focus on. I'm trying to get this. Okay, I've got it. I've got it now. We have got this, you all. We've got this up close. Look at these individual, like light sources, areas that light up. And again, you can even slow down the YouTube video that I put together that had the music in it. You can slow that down and you can look even more intently. But this certainly is not what we've been told. It isn't at all. Look at that. Look at the beautiful soft color. It's like a beautiful frequency of colors. Look down here also. This seems to always be there too, like this underneath here, the majority of the time, if you all have noticed. And these right here. So these are like squares, is what they look like. Let's see if I can get to that next screen. I can get to it. We're here. We're here. Just like this. It looks like there's something going on the inside of that. Look down here too. Let's shrink this one. I'm trying to get back to it, you all. Let me try to see if I can get this thing to show up on my screen, my little arrow. There is that area again. Just like this. Let me flip this around. So that is that area. Let me see where I'm at in these photos. I'm at the 26345, 2632645. We're just halfway through the pictures, you all. That's what we are. We're halfway through these pictures of zooming up on these. The Pleiadian ships, the Pleiadians have ships up there too, yes. No, this is not, it's not perfectly round. It's not. There are lots of starships like this in the sky. Sometimes you can zoom up on them when you're out there with your camera or your telescope, and then sometimes you can't because they're not always going to let you get a good view of them. That's what I have been finding out. Sometimes I can put my camera up and those stars will be really bright in the sky, and I can try to zoom up. I can try to get them in my camera, and it does not happen at all, not with a single star in that sky. I have nights like that. I think, well, I guess I'm not supposed to get any pictures, so I just turn around and go back into the house. That's what I do. Let me shrink this screen right here. So we can go back to just the screen. So we are at 2645. That's where we're at right here. So we can do this. We can and we'll do this. Look at this. It is pretty neat. I wonder what this looks like on your OS computer. It all depends on the graphics that you have. Because I'm looking at it on the other computer, and my other computer has pretty good, well, it's not as good as this one. Look at this, straight edge. They're not going to tell me that this is just light distortion. No, it's not. It is not. It is a ship, a great big starship. Yeah. You can almost see that long ship underneath there. Something up here too. Oh, that's a pretty green. It really is. You know, it's like these protrude out. You can see the 3D structure of them because they poke out of the light. And same thing right here and up here. Let's keep going. Whoa. And you really, have you ever wondered why they are certain colors and why don't we see any other colors on there? Why do we see these real soft, pretty colors? You ever think about that? I just now thinking about that. The colors are so soft looking and they're peaceful looking. And if it's soft and peaceful and your spirit resonates with it, I think it's a wonderful thing. I really do. An absolute wonderful thing. Okay, I went back to that screen. Yeah, so we are just, we've already hit the halfway mark, you all. We really have. So this is, can I get that over there? Can I get out of this screen? Gina, okay, whoopsie, you went a little bit too fast. Did I go a tad bit fast? Look at this. You can see, look at that. How did that, is that strange? It's like it's popping through from the other dimension. Look at this, coming off of there. Because you can, with that off of there, you can see more of the structure of this starship. Is what you can see. That is pretty interesting. It really is interesting to see this like that. Again, we have this spot. Now look, it's a square here now. I wonder what that side is for. I really do. Let's keep going, you all. Oopsie, Gina, you gonna wiggle that all over the place? I don't want to, but yeah. I'm trying to see if we can see anything on the inside of this. I know this might seem too big for some people, but it's all right. Look at that one. Whoa. So we can see the opening. We can see like an opening right here. You think the ships are going in and out? I don't know. I really don't know. Let me put this back to me. Thank you all for joining me. Yeah, hello. It is very interesting, Eric Redding. It's very, very interesting. So yeah, I'm just popped back over here to look at the comment section, you all. Yeah, there's multiple layers. So let's do this. I'm at 2655. Let's see where we're at. We end at 2668. Okay, 2655. Gina, let's go to 2655 because that was where you stopped. We will go to it. So this is the one that we stopped on. Look at this one right here. Does that not look like a part of this starship like went doom, doom, like staring, like stairs or something. And then now we got an opening here. And then we have an, oh my goodness. Are you all seeing what I'm seeing on the inside of here? There's like, is either a face or more squares, like windows or something. I hope this ain't little black cubes. When I said that, I just got a frequency pitch in my left ear. As soon as I said that, now it's gone. Okay. But you know, we're in the exploratory stage right now. We are. Look at this one. It's so pretty. Wow. It's really beautiful. Look at all of these lights. And we know their technology is way more advanced than what we are told. That's what I think. Way, way more advanced than any of us could even imagine. Whoa, now see, look at that. Look at that one. It's perfect. Right inside of there. I don't know. Is this, you all, is this too big for you? Is this like too zoomed up for you? Yes. So Jay Banks. Well, I'm so happy that you get carried away with your camera too. I'm so happy. This was not a camera phone. This was a Nikon P900 is what it was. Nikon P900. My iPhone 8 can't get images like that. Jay Banks. It's not happening. It really isn't happening. Well, maybe, but yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. So let's get back to this. I'm going to pop back in. So yeah, look at that. That is so cool. It is really cool looking, you all. I love it. I really do love it. I do like to share because I like to see. You know, we don't get to see these every day. I'd like to be able to turn on the TV and we can see things like this, but we don't see them. Oh, look, we got some openings up here too. Look at these 2 squares, like windows or something. Yeah, let's look at this. It's really interesting. And I am going to continue to share what you're looking at here. I am going to continue to share things like this because I like to, and I know other people enjoy looking at them. That's what I know. Yeah. That is what I know. I'm looking at these. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you all for your positive comments. Thank you so much because we're living in exciting times. We really are. We've got a few more pictures to look at. I'm trying to see which last one was I on. I think we're on 26660. And no, Gina, you're not going to end on 266. No, I'm not. I'm going to end on 2668. That's what I'm going to end on. We've got a little more to go, you all, so we're just going to get right back to it. Oh, this is really good, you all. This is so cool. Look at that. We can see part of a ship up here. Look at that. A light ship. We have another square right here. A square opening, and this right here. And then down here. And I'm just going to say it again. There are people who have been on these ships, these starships. And there are some, you know, when I would get off at work at night, when I worked second shift, I had this great big bright star in the sky. I thought, my goodness, that is so super, super bright. That's not a normal star. It was in my path of driving until I got all the way home. I would get all the way home. I'd pull in my driveway. I would run into the house, try to get my telescope to get a glimpse of it, or even to zoom up on it, and it disappeared just like that in the western sky every single night. But it was always there, right dead center when I got off. Look at these squares. When I get off of work, it was always there. And I thought, well, you got to be kidding. Whoa, look at this one, you all. That is pretty cool. That's way cool. That is super cool. I love it. Look at that. And look, we've got a door inside of here, like an opening, another opening. Wow. Can you imagine how big this is? And look over here too. So this is an enormous ship. It really is. We're at 663. That is really, that's impressive. That is very impressive looking. And you've got to enjoy doing this, otherwise you're not going to do it. You've just got to. Yeah, look at all these. Kind of looks like kind of reminds me of if you have an electric stove. If you have an electric stove and you have like electric burners, the coils on them, that's what it kind of reminded me of. Something like that. Yeah. Boom. So yeah, that is pretty neat, you all. Just like that. Builder Spring, look out, they're copying your work, Gina. I have had people copying my work since 2018. Excuse me. I don't put my signature on them. I am total public. I don't have any private groups. Although in the very beginning, Gina, you need to get your own individual Facebook group and invite people there. That don't be public. Why do I want to be that way? I want to be absolutely public. And I have had people so many times, time and time again, do exactly what you said, Builder Spring. They have copied my work and took it for their own. They have done that. But you know what? My conscience is clear. I use my own work. And when I share my own work, you'll know it. If I share anybody else's work, which is very rare, I will give them absolute credit. I will tell you exactly where it came from. I don't pass people's work off as mine, but there are people out there who do pass my work off as theirs. And when somebody does it in a not so nice way, then I will say something. I will. So yeah. Yes, hugs to all of you all. So let me see. I'm going to stop. We're going to get back to these pictures, but I wanted to come back on here. I really did. So let's get back to this screen right there. Yes. So that's a neon green. It looks like a neon green. If I can find this, I got to try to find the arrows on my thing right here. I really am. Look at this. So these are starships. You know, and this shape, it really does remind me of something different. I've seen this shape before. Okay. So you've seen those, maybe the sci-fi movies or something where they have the great big ring around the great big mothership. You've seen those before, you know. That's what's coming to my mind. Like you had the big mothership or the headquarters in the middle, and then you have this big ring around it. And then you have these little gateways where they can like come through. Y'all seen stuff like that? We're at 665. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, because that's kind of what it reminds me of. Now look, this was a white cube, a little white patch cube. That's what it looked like to me. Look at this. It is lovely. It is really, it's so very interesting. But that's what it reminds me of. Like a mothership in the center, and then here's that window again, that opening. And there's another partial opening, you all. We are almost through here. I think this will be 26668. Look at that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to buy these other theories. I'm not going to. I'm not. I really am not. Let me push this back to me. I'm going to push this back to me. Hello. Yeah. Oh. Builder Spring, you didn't stir nothing up that hadn't been stirred before. You did not. Yeah. Yeah. So, boing. Somebody, if you're commenting on here, Jamie Bays, somebody, it's Google's hiding your comment because I can see your words. You said Flame Ninja, yes, the Saturn one. YouTube or Google has immediately hid your comment. So you must have said something. Hello, everyone. Hello. So we've just looked at those starships is what we've done. And those starships, they look quite different than the normal ships that I had been sharing. They look quite more different than than these ships right here that I captured right here. So these are a totally different race. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not, because these ships right here reside. They come out of this great big mother orb. So they could be like one and the same, but yeah, it's like this. You got the stars ships, and then you got these great big long ships. Now I've had people share these right here, and let me flip this back to me. I've had people share this, saying that these are the Galactic Federation of Light ships. Okay, that's my ships have been shared like that. People have shared them. Otherwise, I don't know where they get their pictures of their ships. I really don't. I have no idea at all. Your ancestors are here. Yeah. Are these planets that Gina is showing? Well, I don't know about that. I really don't know about that. Shalom. Shalom, you all. And I'm just about ready to get off of here. But I do thank you for your encouraging words. And sorry I wasn't able to watch all these comments coming down there. Yeah, we did get rid of one person and somebody else got put in timeout, but for the majority of it, I think it's pretty good without a moderator. I don't have a moderator on here. So that's really good. And I'm very thankful that people can behave themselves. Yeah, and show respect. Yeah. And then there's lots of people. I'm telling you the truth. People have been in these ships. They have been in these ships, and these ships change even more shapes than that. They call them Merkabas, and they're enormous. You're very welcome, Casa Arturo. Art Anthony. Yeah, you're also very welcome. I am going to go, but I do thank you all for coming in here. And if you're just tuning in, what I was doing is I was showing pictures of close-ups of the starships like this, because I don't know how close I got them when I did share them. And they're pretty spectacular. It's pretty interesting to look at them because they all have different things going on with them when they change the shapes. And they go across the sky just like the moon goes across. They do the same thing. They go across the sky like that. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It's all really neat, and it's all very interesting to me. I enjoy doing it. I like being able to zoom up on the stars and then putting them in slow motion because I love how they change the colors and change their shapes. Yes. Whoo! Well, Yeshai, Jesse, Sein Stispan. You didn't get a notification. Well, Here's what I was told. YouTube will no longer give out notifications in emails, but if you have a phone and you have the YouTube app on your phone, you have to update the app, and then you'll receive the notifications on your phone through the app. Otherwise, I don't even know how you would even know. I really don't. And I think that's how it happens. Serenity Joy, you're a new subscriber. Thankful that your sister told me. See your YouTube. Awesome. Thank you, Serenity Joy. Yeah. Thank you all so very much. These are higher beings. And, you know, we're down here. And we're not too high of a being to be on the same level as them. But then maybe we were in at another period in time. Maybe we were up there too. And now we're stuck here in these human skin suits, these vessels, but we're here for a reason. I'm here for a reason. You're here for a reason. And our meeting is not an accident. It's not just coincidental. I think it's divine intervention is what I think it is. Yes, we are spirits inside of this body right here. And one day our spirits are going to return to where they came from, but not until our work here is done. Okay. And we don't know how we're going to leave this earth. We don't. Some will die and some will just go up in the air. It's just like that. Yes. So, yeah, one day we'll know it all. We'll know everything. But until that day comes, our minds, maybe they got wiped before we came here. That's what I think. Maybe they did. I have a face that reminds you of Marilyn Monroe. See it too. You know, what if... You know, I'm telling you something. You ever see this movie? I think it's called Aeon Flux or something like that. Aeon Flux or something like that. Is where this civilization was stuck in a dome because a deadly virus had broke out. And there was this like ship up in the sky. And they were cloning. They were sticking babies in and cloning the people. And generations had passed. And one of the head scientists was looking for his wife that he lost when the virus took place, and then she was reincarnated. She came back again in another body, but her memory was wiped clean, and then somehow her memory got triggered. But the end of the story is they break out of that dome city. They knock that ship down out of the sky so they can have their babies and stuff the way they used to, and they started their life over. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. A long time ago. Oh, Yishawi Jesse, with this CV crap, why you use that word? I don't like that word. That's very inappropriate, that word. So I've had to remove your comment. We like to have the frequency of love in our beings. Yeah. Oh, okay, I've got this. You said CV. I know what you're saying, but I removed your comment because it said that word in it. But yeah, there's so much more going on. There really is. And it's all right. There's nothing we really can do except we got to keep our vibrations high. We got to keep the peace within. Yeah. It's okay. Yashai, Jesse, and that's okay. I didn't see what that meant. All I saw was that word CRAP. You know, and it triggered something in me. That word triggered something in me when my son was really little. He was in the 4th grade in Maryland. He had this teacher, and my son was very talkative, but he just got bored easy. And his desk was messy. So she was wanting to look for paper in his desk, homework in his desk. And it was all a mess. And she said, I am sick of this. I'm going to say the word. I am sick of this crap. So my son came home and he was crying because she said that to him because I don't talk like that. And I remember going back to the school and talking to the teacher. She was a wonderful teacher. I was a room mother in her class. I said, you know, I don't use that language. I said, and that really hurt my son's feelings. And she apologized. Yeah, that triggered that. I'm sorry. It really did. It triggered a memory in me. Yeah. Yashua, I've actually laced with the bio. I've actually did a video on that, maybe 2. I've spoke about it quite often recently. Yeah, I have. And I think there's something to it. And I also saw something today that also it could be like a thing that could STER the people so they can't have any offspring anymore within 7 to 10 years to cut down on the you-know-what. I've heard that today. I've heard a lot of things. Flame Ninja, I've heard that this is actually the Mayan calendar year of 2012. Yeah. You're so very welcome, Eric Redding, you all. I am. Um, is there supposed to be an activation? I don't know. In Ethiopia, it is 2012. Yeah. Well, it's kind of cold up here in this loft area. My hands are cold. I don't really have much else to say. I really don't. I don't know what else I could say. I don't know. Um, yeah. What if the December 20th or December the 21st isn't really what we think it is? Like the event happening. What if it's something much more sinister? I've heard that too. So we'll see. And I think I heard December 17th is a date to look for too. With that being said, you all, I am going to go, but I do want to thank you all for coming on here so very much. Rainbow apparatus, I don't know. You have to, you can type in Google event. Yeah. That's why they're trying to speed it up. And I actually heard that there is like, if you get what you're talking about, Kali, if you get what you're talking about, I've heard just recently, actually, a couple days ago, that there was, you'd actually get it. You would get what that's going around. You will have the symptoms. You will have it all, and you will have to self-quarantine for 14 days. And they were kind of fearful because they didn't think the people who got the first shot would come back for the second because they would get the whatever and they'd have to self-quarantine. Did you see the photos I posted? No, Melinda Edwards. I really haven't been on there to look at any photos or something, anything like that. I haven't. Yeah. Yeah, so I am going to go. I really am. You known since you were 10, and your mind has been unlocked. Mr. de Duretza. Yeah. Oh, you have a beautiful orb in your home? Yeah, they really are. Absolutely, they are. Ah, Khalid, that's wonderful. It really is. Yeah, blessings. Blessings to every one of you all. And again, thank you so much for coming on here. Just wanted to show those starships close up because it's interesting because you can get a better detail on there. You can. I am going to go. I know I keep saying it, but I really do need to end this stream. I am. Yeah. With that being said, I am going to go. Please give this video a thumbs up. It can generate it to other people. And they might get the suggestion thinking, why did I get suggested this video? Because I've heard it so many times before. But there's really, it is good for other people to know that there are ships up in the sky. And that we're not alone. And it's ships like this, just like this. They're up there. Even though we do not see them, they're there. They didn't go anywhere. So thank you all so very much. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I really do.